So on behalf of USINPAC, I'd just like to thank you for taking the time to do this interview with us. Today we have Congressman Denham here from the 19th District of California, and we're just going to be asking you a series of questions that relate to the Indian American community. So thank you once again for taking the time out. Our first question is, what do you think about the current state of the U.S.-India relationship, and what more would you like to see happen in this relationship from a strategic point of view?
I think that we share democratic as well as entrepreneur goals, and I think that we've got a great relationship that we need to continue to encourage. I mean, it is a world partner that, with so much instability around the world, we need to have strong ties and strong partnerships.
And the United States and India are both victims of terrorism, as we know, and what are your recommendations to jointly solve this problem?
I think there are a number of different things. I mean, certainly instability in the Middle East. There are a number of terrorist organizations that we need to work together on and make sure that we're not targeted on either border.
Just out of curiosity, have you been to India? And if you have not, do you plan to visit India anytime soon?
I have not been there yet, but I look forward to going very, very soon. I have a lot of friends back in the district that continue to encourage me, and I look forward to taking a trip with them.
Definitely a fun experience. Have you attended any Indian American local events in your congressional district?
A number of them. Actually, more so as a state senator. Been in office 9 months now. I'm looking forward to doing more of those types of events, both in the Fresno as well as Modesto area.
President Obama is discussing bringing a comprehensive immigration reform bill to Congress. What are your views on this?
I think we have to have an overall comprehensive goal of not only making sure that we've got secure borders, but that we have a guest worker program and a true ability to have people travel to our country on not only visas, but as well be able to immigrate here and start businesses. I know one issue that continues to come up in the district, as I've talked to Indian Americans, some friends just want to have a relative come over for a short period of time, and oftentimes those are very subjectively denied. And that needs to be part of an overall immigration policy, is making sure that we have both short and long-term visas, as well as being able to come across and for education purposes as well.
Right. And you mentioned businesses, so obviously off of that, small businesses are the engine of growth and innovation, and Indian Americans have a disproportionately high number of small businesses, whether that be high-tech, biotech, renewable energy. So given the tenuous economic climate, what steps is Congress taking, or do you think they should take, to protect the interests of these small businesses?
Number of different issues. I mean, we're all fighting to create jobs here and make sure that there's a certainty in the business place, but there's a lot of regulations that stifle business. In the Central Valley in particular, we've seen our water shut off. That's caused a lot of farmers to go out of business or leave their ground fallow. That's disproportionately affected a lot of the smaller farmers as well. But as well, the shakedown lawsuits are something that has disproportionately attacked a lot of the really small businesses, the mom and pops that are just trying to start things off, and to have somebody come in from the Bay Area or LA just to file lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit on very simple things is something that we've got to stop. So I'm looking forward to seeing not only a cut in regulation, but actually seeing an opportunity to give businesses a chance to succeed, give them a chance to fix things. I mean, if your sign is just up an inch or two or down an inch or two, you ought to have a day or a week or a month to be able to move the sign, rather than just have to pay some extortion from somebody coming in from a different area with a lawsuit.
Right. And so, as you know, U.S.-India Political Action Committee is one of the main voices for the Indian American community. So do you have a message for USINPAC in particular?
I think it's great that the Indian American community has come together to fight on issues and support those candidates that are willing to stand up and be very vocal on the issue. So I applaud the efforts to come together and speak with one voice.
Okay. And finally, can you please just give us a brief message to your Indian American constituents?
In my district, I've got a lot of Indian American friends. I just say that I'm going to continue to fight for you here in Washington, D.C. We share the same problems of a huge national debt, the job creation that affects my business, affects your business. We need to create some certainty in the marketplace so that we can not only grow our farms, but we grow our small businesses as well.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. On behalf of USINPAC, once again, I'd just like to thank you so much for taking the time out for this interview.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.